What's up, team, and welcome back to your Fight Night Insight with Nine. Now this week we are on to part 2 of the King in the Ring 8-man lineup. If you did miss out on the first video, just scroll back to the video before this one so you can catch up. Now before we start, I wanted to say a massive thank you to everybody that's been supporting the series. I just started this because I really just love doing this stuff, so I wanted to say a massive thank you to you guys, and I'm glad to see you're all enjoying it so far. But without further ado, let's move on to the next 4 fighters off the block of the 8-man. Now we are launching part number 2 with Dion the Hokage Wilson. Dion is fighting out of Hamilton by way of Kyle up north. He is fighting out of House of Pain and Core MMA, coached by Ethan Shep. He has a current record of 13 wins, 6 losses, and 1 KO. He is 23 years old now. He's been fighting for about 6 years. He is the 2-time WKA champion, and he's of Ngāpuhi and Tainui descent. Now, his last fight was the Mana FC 4-man in August last year, so he's already coming into this 8-man with a lot of good experience behind him. And I've seen this guy train and fight before, so he's bringing a few sharp weapons with him, I can tell you that. Now moving on to fighter number 5 of the 8-man, Angus Braveheart Gordon. Angus is fighting out of the Canterbury Fight Centre under none other than Coach Hostile Carl Weber. He is representing Christchurch and has a current kickboxing record of 4-0. He is also 23 years old. He's been training for about 3.5 years. His last fight was in November last year, and he is the current holder of the Canterbury ISCA title. And moving on to our 6th fighter of the 8-man, Corin Ihumaida Braddock. Corin is fighting out of the Art of Combat there in Palmerston North by way of the mighty Kapiti Coast. He has a current record of 15-4 with 8 KOs. He's been fighting since he was 12 years old, with his first fight at 14. He is trained by Jacob Farmer and is of Te Atiawa descent. Now, Corin is the 2-time WKBF Muay Thai New Zealand champ and the WKN World Amateur champ. Now, his last fight was an Arsenal X against Suran Juameri, a name you will remember from that first video. Now, Corin's actually fought a couple of the guys that are in this 8-man lineup, so it'll be really interesting to see if any of these redemption rematches happen. Now, moving on to the 7th fighter of the 8-man lineup, Eddie Lionheart Leonard. Now, Eddie is fighting and representing Outlaw Gym under Cirillo Drummond. He has a current record of a 13-10 with 3 draws. He is representing Pukekohe in Auckland. He's 35 now. He's been fighting for about 11 years. He is the 72 kg Supreme Combat League full Muay Thai title holder. And what's interesting about Eddie is he was named as the last-minute fill-in for another fighter that had to stand down because of the 30-day rule. Now, Jason Suddy does this in order to protect the fighter's health. He also does it to protect the event on the night to ensure that everything goes ahead smoothly. So it'll be really interesting to see Outlaw Gym and Eddie represent themselves on the night. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your part 2 of the King of the Ring 8-man. We do have one more that I'm going to be launching through the week, so keep your eyes peeled, and thanks again for all your support. Make sure you follow to keep up with the series. Bye!